From Target Field in Minneapolis, MLB The Show has action out of the AL Central. It's the Detroit Tigers taking on the Minnesota Twins. First pitch coming your way next. So almost ready to get underway. And on the hill in this one, Taj Bradley. What do we have on him?
Well, the hammer is in effect, and he sets it up so nicely because of the velocity on the fastball. Will elevate that and then break you off when he's ahead in the count. What I love about him, you get into the later innings of the ball game, and the velocity seems to go up.
On the ground, right side. One up, one down.
Out.
Now here is Colt Heath.
He's been tearing it up at the plate recently. Can make it a 5-game hitting streak with a knock in this one.
Swing and a ball popped in the air. Keishel. He's there. He's got it. 2 down. 2 out. Space is empty. And up next for Detroit, Riley Green.
The left fielder, number 31, Riley Green.
Bradley, 23 years old, and he was a 5th-round pick back in 2018. And ball 1. Hard hit, right side. Miranda steps on the bag, and the Tigers back at Target Field. So here's the lefty, Cole Reagans. Singy, he's a guy that can rack up a lot of strikeouts.
Well, a very solid ERA last season, just a little over 3. And when you've got a guy like that taking the mound for you, the offense is definitely expected to score 4 runs at least, unless they're really struggling. So you know, more times than not, when he's on the bump, you're going to win the ball game if you just do your part as an offense. So last year, great year. He wants to repeat that or even improve. And I think there is some room for improvement. He's got good stuff. It's just executing from hitter to hitter.
The pitch. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
Now the lineup for the Twins as constructed by Rocco Baldelli. Singy, we're looking at a young lineup here. Not much experience, but they're going to bring a lot of energy to the field.
Yeah, and that's just it, Boog. We expect this lineup to play hard no matter what. They are an exciting group to watch.
That misses the zone, and that's ball 1. 2 out, space is empty. And it is 2-1. To third, and that's a foul ball. Two down, nobody on. And down on strikes he goes. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Twins are set down 1-2-3. Scoreless after 1. Top of the second. Now here's the Tigers cleanup hitter, Gleyber Torres. Bradley back to work. Into center. It falls in, and that's a hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
That is it. The right
Kerry
fielder,
Carpenter
number 30,
getting ready to hit.
Carpenter.
High fly ball out into left center field. Rodriguez on the move to the alley. Makes the catch for the out. Spencer Torkelson digs in now. He was 1 for 4 back on Wednesday. On the ground, and that's just foul. Torres leads off first with one away. That's hard hit on the line. Dives, but it falls. And now it looks like extra bases. Rounds third, headed for the plate. The relay, he'll score, and it's 1-0.
Comes through with the RBI. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock.
Cedar Rafaela up now for the Tigers. And a foul ball. One out and a runner at second. Battling here as he fouls it away.
A healthy cut. Tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
Man at second.
1-2.
Swings and misses at the breaking ball in the dirt. And there's two gone following the strikeout. And an excellent job keeping it right there. Dylan Dingler up now for the Tigers. Good power. Not great in the OBP department. That catches the corner.
0-1.
Runner at second, 2 down. And that one is lifted in the air. Walner under this one. Makes the catch. And that is that. Tigers grab one on this RBI double. It's an early 1-0. Back in Minnesota. Bottom half of inning number 2. And now for the Twins, Matt Wallner. Fastball for a strike. Reagans. An all-star a season ago. He features a four-seam fastball, a changeup, a slider, a cutter, and he occasionally uses a curve. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
I'm not sure that was the exact location the pitcher wanted, but it worked. He got the swing and miss, and I'm sure a bit of sigh of relief after seeing that one go through the zone.
Trevor Larnach in the box now. No balls and a strike. And that one fouled off. That just misses, and the count 1-2.
1 ball.
Looks like he thinks that should have been a strike at the top of the zone, but doesn't seem to be too upset. That's just a case where I think he's trying to get a better feel for the umpire's strike zone and what he's going to be calling. That's just a part of pitching.
That's way outside. 2-2. One out, bases empty. That one just misses.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Yeah, there's no doubt, Boog. Electric stuff from the jump. I mean, there's just no messing around right now. It's still very early, but we could see a pretty impressive outing here if the strikeouts keep coming in the way they are. One thing you have to be aware of, though, is a high strikeout rate might impact the pitch count as the innings roll on.
And there's a strike. Lewis with a homer in his last game. This one in the air. Baez. And he makes the catch. And that will end the inning. And we're back. Now the third baseman, Javier Baez.
Javier Baez.
Swing and a miss. 0-1.
No ball. 1 strike.
And that's down and away.
1-1. No, that's a ball.
And there's a
3-1.
ball. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
So the lineup flips over. And now the shortstop, Zach McKinstry. That one finds the zone. That's strike one.
There it was, a high velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. He's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
Slings to second, throw to first, but he beat it. Colt Keith up now for the Tigers. 0 for 1 so far. Swing and a miss. That's strike one.
0-1.
Slashed foul down the right side. That'll hook off into the seats. Pitch in the dirt, and the count is 1-2. McKinstry stands at first with one out. Fights that one away, still 1-2. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Lead runner holds at third, so 2 runners in scoring position and just 1 out.
Really nice job, a 2-strike hitting in that at bat. He got a pitch he could get to out front, kept his bat through the ball, and didn't pull off or roll his hands over, and that allowed him to.
This one swung on and hit well, way back there. And it is gone. He made him pay for that one. It's 4-0. 1 pitch, 1 swing, 1 home run.
Yeah, you could say that's efficiency right there. Didn't need much time in the box to make an impact. When a guy's got a real hard fastball, you can't overswing. All you've got to do is get the bat head to the spot. If you do, he supplies the power, and you'll get to jog around the bases like he did right there.
So 1 out, nobody on. Here comes Gleyber Torres. And first offering is fouled off. One down, base is empty. And a swing and a miss there.
0-2.
Up and in. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
1 ball.
I don't think he was trying to miss by that much in an 0-2 count. Just tried to overthrow that pitch.
And that skips in the dirt.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And that one is in the dirt. And it's 3-2. Fly ball down the line. Rodriguez sizing this one up. Puts it away for the out. 2 down. Now it's the right fielder, Kerry Carpenter. Fly to left his first time. He swings and fouls one off. 2 gone, base is empty, but 3 runs across here in game 1 of this 3-game set. Just misses with that one.
1-2. Ball.
Swing and a ground ball, base hit right field. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
He needed that one. It's been a tough stretch at the plate lately. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock, and you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
Fought off foul. Already 3 runs across in the frame. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. And a seed into center. That's a base hit. Larnach hurries to get it back in. Rudder puts on the brakes at second. So it's first and second with 2 out. First and second, 2 outs. Cedar Rafaela will hit next. Oh, 0-1 now. Just missed. Out to short, Lee. They get the force. They limit the damage here. But the biggest swing of the inning comes right here, a 3-run homer. It's now. Welcome back. And coming off a series where the pitching was outstanding, we take a look at those numbers. First pitch doesn't find the zone. And that drops in for a strike. Outside low, and that's ball 2. Lined, and that's a base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Well, patience and discipline paid off right there as he got into an advantage count. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the...
Torres to second for 1, over to first, safe. At the plate, Emmanuel Rodriguez. That's in there, and that is strike 1. Man at first, 1 away. Rolled to short, possible 2-ball. Slings to first in time.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup got that hitter to roll over.
Back to the top of the lineup. So up next for Minnesota, Jose Miranda. First pitch misses. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike. Next offering upstairs. Now this is in the air down the line. Green settles under it. And that ends the inning. 1 left for Minnesota. They're down 4-0. And welcome back to the ballpark as we go to the top of the 4th. And now here is Dylan Dingler. Headed towards the corner. Wallner on the move. Snags it on the run. And there's 1 away.
Man, Boog, I love watching an outfielder take on the wall and make that play. And it's a lot easier to watch from up here because that can be painful in the end. You know the wall's coming up on you quickly, so you have to maintain concentration and able to make that catch and hold on to it after contact.
Baez in the box now as he leaves that one up high. Activity in the bullpen. Anthony Misevich warming up for manager Rocco Baldelli. Sands, a right-hander, loosening up as well. Swings through that one for strike 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Next pitch is outside.
2 balls, 1
Base is empty, 1 away. Top half of inning number 4. Next offering is fouled back. And it remains 2-2. Upstairs. And he walked him.
Ball 4, take your base.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
So digging in, Zach McKinstry, 0 for 2 in this one. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Larnach. They got it for out number 2.
The batter, the
Colt
designated
Keith
hitter,
now
Colt
at the plate. 1 for
Keith.
2. Bradley picks over.
He's safe.
Line drive
That's
and
foul.
foul ball. Two outs. And it's fouled away. Now a screamer into the outfield. Wallner makes the grab, and that'll do it. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league. And that's off the inside edge. 1-0.
No strike.
Outman in his second season, 27 years old,
No,
and he's usually in the
inside.
outfield. Today, he's the DH. There's the strike, and it's 2-1 now. And there's a foul ball. 2-2. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
1 strike.
Jeffers stands in now and watches strike 1. Drilled out towards left center field. Green going after it. Squeezes it. Out number 2. 2 down, base is empty. Matt Wallner, the next Twin up to hit. And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. And that one is inside. Ripped into right center, and that should be extra bases. Now he'll turn for second. The throw in, and he'll make it safely. That's a double.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front and ripped it into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a pure stroke.
Oh, that's a strikeout, and that'll do it for the inning. Twins. Wind up stranding 1.
Now pitching for
We're
the
back,
Twins.
and there's a new arm on the mound to start the
Number
5th.
57.
Anthony Misevich.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
Green at the plate for the 3rd time as he comes up empty there. And he lays down a bunt. And a foul ball. Swing and a ball popped up. Throws to second, not in time. That's a leadoff double.
Well, that's one of those knocks where you almost expect to get some jabs from your teammates when you get back to the dugout. He clearly didn't catch that one on the big part of the bat, just kind of muscled it out there. And, you know, on the mound, it can be pretty frustrating for a pitcher, but you just kind of have to expect those to drop in there sometimes.
In the air, right field. Wallner gets under it. He makes the grab. Runner tags at second. And it comes in too late. He's up to third on the flyout with one away. Kerry Carpenter up now for the Tigers. Gets the call. 0-1.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Runner in from third to extend their lead. It's an RBI single. It's 5-0.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch. Just shot it through the infield.
Runner on at first with one gone. Spencer Torkelson up now for the Tigers. Popped up middle of the diamond. Lewis. And puts the squeeze on that one. And there are two down. Ceddanne Rafaela up now for the Tigers. Line to left. And that's a fair ball. Coming home. The relay to the plate. He's safe as he gets his hand in. And it's now a 6-run lead.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Ripped that one down the line and kept it fair. And even when you hit it that far out front, you still have to keep your hands tight to your body so you don't hook around that baseball and put it in foul territory. And that right there was perfect.
Rafaela at second with two down. That one fouled off. Just missed.
I don't like to say he wasted a pitch. I think that was a purpose pitch. Change the eye level, have him look up. Now go back exactly where you want to go.
And he can't come up with it. Gets off a throw. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. Reagans back to work. In the air, left field, down the line, and a foul ball.
Clearly down in this ball game, and you can't look at the deficit and try to get it all back in one swing. It's got to come one at bat at a time, and even shrink it down smaller, pitch to pitch. Make that guy on the mound work to get you out.
That one misses, and a count 1-2. Ground ball right side, and it stays fair. Around first and hustling for second. The throw in, and it's a leadoff double to start the bottom of the fifth.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that.
And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
Well, you can't expect to get a great pitch to hit with an open base and a runner on second. He's going to have to really tighten up his sights here, make sure that he can barrel up the ball.
Line drive, and that's a base hit out of the left center field. Lewis around third. The throw is offline, and he's in to score. It's 6-1. Now it's the second baseman, Luke Keeschel. Ground ball right side. It squirts through. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out. So up next, Emmanuel Rodriguez. Right through there for a strike. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
Quickly in an 0-2 count, you've got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere, then you got a chance.
Here's the 0-2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Traffic on the bases with one already in. Last half of inning number 5. Got him looking. And he's up to 7 strikeouts.
The first
Well,
baseman.
just excellent location on that inside fastball. Really locked him up. And as a hitter, it's not typically what you're looking for. You're trying to protect away and then in, so you can be a little bit tardy with 2 strikes. Hard to tell if he was fooled or if he thought it would be called a ball, but either way, that's a really nice pitch.
2 down. So first and second with 2 outs. Digging in, James Outman.
Ball 1.
And that one is downstairs. Ball
1 ball.
1.
No strike.
2 on, 2 outs. That one finds the zone, and it's 1-1. There's a strike. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Strikeout number 8. But the RBI single pushes across a run. And this is now a 6-1 ball game. We're back, and they make a change to start the 6th. The new pitcher, Jose Urena.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Wow, just great bite to that slider. Broke hard out of the zone, and he just couldn't hold up the swing. You know, as a hitter, that pitch is really hard to take, and there's just not much you can do with it. You know that, but you don't want to get rung up by the umpire.
Way inside, and that hit him. And next to hit for Detroit, Colt Keith. 1 for 3. And first offering is fouled off.
His eyes got big. He saw that changeup way out in front. Better to pull it than to get jammed on something off speed like that.
Checks over to first. Back safely. Ground ball could be 2. To Lee, over to first, but he beats it.
Good sinker low in the zone right there and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground, nice ground out.
Here's Riley Green. He's already homered here in this one. And that one wrapped foul. Keith off of first with 2 away. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
0-2.
Swing and a drive, deep right field. And that's a foul ball.
Ball.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. Runner on the go. And down on strikes. That's out number 3. Back at Target Field, John Shelby with Chris Singleton in the booth, and leading off the bottom of the 6th, Ryan Jeffers. Got it started a little too early. Strike 1. The 0-1. Foul ball there.
Well, this is a good time to step out of the box, take a deep breath, reset. A couple of change-ups. Probably won't see another one here.
Just misses. Now 1-2. That's down and in.
All right, so in this at-bat, he's seen a couple of off-speed pitches, now back-to-back fastballs. In this count, you definitely got to stay back. Make sure you don't get out in front and be prepared to shorten up and hit the ball the other way.
Now batting.
Man at first, nobody out. Matt Wallner, the next Twin up to hit. There's a strike. Runner at first with no outs here. That one close, ruled a ball. And it's 1-1. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
Didn't recognize
ball,
off
2
speed.
strikes.
Thought it was fastball. A little bit out in front.
Ball
That
2.
misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Caught a break right there. Pretty good pitch on the outside corner.
Swings and misses. Struck him out.
Well, he didn't get the call on the mound the pitch before. Felt like he should have had him looking, I think. But, you know, that's good composure right there. He found a way to come back with another good pitch to get him to swing and miss.
That misses. And the count is 2-0.
Struggled a little bit in this one. Couple of strikeouts earlier, but doing a much better job in this at-bat to get ahead and find a good hitter's count at 2-0.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
He's making things difficult for himself right now out there on the mound, but, you know, his confidence should still be high enough to get out of this, but he's going to have to buckle down right here.
Runners at first and second with 1 gone here in the bottom of the 6th. And now 1 and 2.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Outside. The count now 2 and 2. Gets a piece and stays alive. Ground ball left side, could be 2. Over to Torres. On to first, double play, and that's the inning. So no runs here. Back in Minnesota, we go to the top of the 7th. Leading off, Gleyber Torres. Urania, 33 years old. He joined the team as a free agent. This one in the air. Miranda settles underneath it. And a quick out, number 1. And now the right fielder, Kerry Carpenter.
Kerry Carpenter.
Line drive, Keishel. Tosses to first, and 2 away to start the 7th. 2 outs, base is empty. Here comes Torque to the plate. And that's fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. On the ground to the left. Fair ball.
The center fielder, number 4,
Ceddanne Rafaela up now for the Tigers. And that is out of play. Torkelson off of first with 2 away. And a swing and a miss. Some movement in the Twins bullpen. Cole Sands warming up for manager Rocco Baldelli. Funderburk also throwing. That's a base hit. And now 2 aboard.
The catcher, number 13,
Dylan Dingler up now for the Tigers. 0 for 3 in this one. And misses inside. Ground ball left side and foul ball. Foul ball, still a 1 and 2 count. Just off the outside part of the plate.
Well, I think he's trying to get a feel for where that one missed. I mean, it could have gone either way, but he looked a little shocked for a second there.
Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Gone way up into the upper deck. Into the second deck it goes third home run of the season, and they tack on to their lead. It's 9-1.
Knew what pitch he wanted to hit and spit on some other
Pitching for the
Now
Twins,
it's Javier Baez. A
Number
couple of walks and a
53.
strikeout.
Cody Thunderbird.
And that's in the
1-0.
dirt. Swing and a miss. And now it's even 1-1.
strike.
On the ground to third. Throws to first in time. And that is that. 3-run shot for the Tigers. And this is now a 9-1 ball game. It's Major League Baseball on the show.
Now pitching for the
We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the
Number
seventh.
40.
Chris Paddock.
Compared to
Yes.
some days, this is a pretty low leverage appearance for him, so he should be fairly free and easy out there. Still have to keep yourself sharp and attack the strike zone.
Off
No,
the mark
that's a
there.
ball.
And now 2-0.
2-0 to count.
Ground ball up the middle. Dives and he can't hang on. No play. That's an infield single. And it's going to wind up out of play. And the batter now, Luke Dif.All. Swing and a ground ball. And that's a fair ball. And they're at the corners with nobody out. So digging in, Emmanuel Rodriguez. On the ground, 2-ball. There's one. They get the out, but the run scores on the Twin killing. 2 down, bases empty. Jose Miranda, the next Twin up to hit. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Liner, base hit. And that extends the inning. Next to hit, James Outman. That's in there. It's 0-1. And a foul ball. Chases the fastball up the ladder, struck him out. Well, this game isn't very close, Singy. Let's see if we got any messages from those tuning in today.
I know we got some good stuff in there.
All right, Singy, let's rewind for a second. When you heard that they were going to put a pitch clock into the game, what was your first thought?
Well, I thought that these guys were going to have a very difficult time to be able to regroup after each pitch and be ready to execute some type of plan at the plate, and even for pitchers on the mound.
Grounder might be 2. Dif.All over to second, not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice. Next to hit, Riley Green. First offering misses badly for ball 1. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Cole Sands, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. That one pushed to the left and foul. Keith, the runner at first, with 1 gone in the inning. In the air, left field, down the line. Makes a nice running catch. And there's 2 down.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Popped up. Miranda. And that's the 3rd out. And we're back. Now here is Ryan Jeffers. In for a strike. 0-1. Up the middle. Sneaks through. Base hit. And a good start to the inning.
He was all over that one.
Smashed that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
Walner, the next to hit, takes outside.
Well, the hitter shows the pitcher that he's willing to go after that pitch down in the zone. So perhaps he'll come back to it, still try to get that ground ball double play. Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2. Well, big power guy right there and generating so much bat speed. It's hard to bring that to a halt once you've committed. They tried to check the swing, just couldn't do it. He's bagging. Give me that pitch one more time. A hanging changeup just out in front.
Fights that one away, still 1-2. That's inside. That's inside. Ball 3.
Full count.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, interesting. He went with the off speed and walked the hitter. Man, you got to challenge the guy with the fastball.
Lewis in the box with 1 away as he takes ball 1. Next offering is in for a strike. Out to short, McKinstry. Jump throw to first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
The effort was there with the jump throw. You got to love it, but it just wasn't in time. Still,
there comes.
Now pitching for Detroit, number 68, Jason.
And here is Brooks Lee. That catches the zone for a strike, and it's 0-1. Bases loaded, 1 away. That clips the zone, and it's 0-2. Got him swinging.
Dominating strikeout there on just 3 pitches, and that's what a good power pitcher can do to you. He's hitting his spots, filling up the strike zone. Sometimes he bats over before it really begins.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
0-2.
And a swing and a miss. And that's that. Twins leave the bases loaded. They're down 7. It's 9-2. Welcome back as we take a look at their upcoming schedule.
Number 30, Kerry Carpenter.
Funderburk back to work. Trying to bunt his way on. And that's foul. Here's your 1. Just missed. Foul ball. That one is absolutely belted. That's back there. Into the bullpen and gone. All muscle to center field. His first homer of the year. It's 10-2. That's their 3rd home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. That cutter low and away can be a really tough pitch. You have to stay within your mechanics and trust that you can get good wood to it. Well, he did right there. Really nice swing, and he was rewarded for it.
Torkelson, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike 1.
No.
There's a swing and a drive. And it one-hops the wall. And now the center fielder, Ceddanne Rafaela. Strike 1.
No ball. 1 strike.
Shortened the bunt and missed it. And the count is 0-2. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Now here's the Detroit catcher, Dylan Dingler. He's already homered in this game. Swing and a high fly ball hit the air left center field. This one's got a chance. That one back there. And that's a home run into the upper deck. He sends it into the second deck. His second home run of the game. And they throw a pair on the board. It's 12-2. That's their fourth home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish. Well, he went up there 0-0 looking to do damage. I think he had his sights set on that pitch. He went and got it.
Now pitching for the Twins.
One down. Javier Baez getting ready to hit.
Goal. Sam.
There's the swing and a miss. Still only one out here in the inning. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. One down, base is empty. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. Now 2 away. And next up for the Tigers, Zach McKinstry. Lifted in the air, right center field. Larnach on the move. Pulls up, and it drops for a hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going. Next to the plate is the Tigers DH, Colt Keith. On the ground, right side, Keishel. Slings to first, and that is that. And welcome back to the ballpark. We head to the bottom of the ninth. And now for the Twins, Emmanuel Rodriguez. And a big swing and a miss.
No ball. 2 strikes.
Goes down looking. Didn't agree with the call at the plate right there.
But again, a game like this, that's just too close to take. It's a blowout game. Guys have been out here for a while. Umpires saying, hey, let's go. Cut it loose. Swing the bat.
Wouldn't you say in today's game of baseball, though, it's changed a little bit? The umpires, even in a blowout, seem to be more cognizant of the fact that they're being judged, so you don't get as many of those fringy type blowout calls as maybe you did, you know, back in the old days when you played.
100%. I mean, the analytics are there, and also hitters aren't willing to give up an at-bat regardless of the score. Ask Fernando Tatis Jr.
So it's their last chance in this one. James Outman, the next Twin. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Shallow right field. And that'll do it. The Tigers take game 1 of the series on the road. And your final 12-2. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us. We get a chance to watch. It's the Detroit Tigers taking on the Minnesota Twins. All right. So just about set now. Today's starting pitcher, Simeon Woods Richardson. What should we keep an eye on here?
Yeah, his ERA last year was a little worse than average, so definitely be looking for better results this season. You know, one of the keys is just being able to have a consistent delivery and to be able to repeat that delivery so you can hit the spots that you want to hit and have a higher chance of being successful.
So now the DH spot, Wenzel Perez. And the first pitch misses for ball one. Woods Richardson goes 6 feet 3 inches, 210 pounds, and he was drafted in the 8th round back in 2018.
1-1.
One down, base is empty. That misses. 2-1. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike two.
Well, and those hitters count sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field, and it's into the gap. Around first, digging for 2. The throw into second, not going to get him. He's in there.
I love the approach he had right there with that pitch. Not trying to do too much, but still looking to drive it, and that's exactly what he's able to do into the opposite field gap for the double.
Riley Green at the plate and takes high there. One out and a runner at second here in the second game of the series. That one not close. 2 balls, no strikes. Appears they're working around him with the base open, Singy.
Well, you know, these 2-0 counts, Boo, they're just not what they used to be, and we sound like old guys when I say that. But ultimately, this is a strategic game, and you expect to see this type of approach by the pitcher in this situation.
Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Headed for the plate. Now a long throw home. Safe at the plate, and the run scores all the way from second. And it's 1-0.
Picks himself up at RBI. Just one of those seeing eye base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you enough.
Here's Gleyber Torres. Fouled off. He was late. Right-hander kicks, deals. Popped up. Lee in position. Pulls it down, and there's 2 gone. And up next for Detroit, Kerry Carpenter. 3 hits last night, so he was a big factor in getting that win. And first offering is fouled off. Green, the runner at first with 2 gone. Swings and sends a rocket to right. Could be extra bases. And he's got a double.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
So 2 down, and here's the first baseman, Spencer Torkelson. A big game for him last night. He had 4 hits in that one, and that drops in for a strike.
At this point, the clean inning is over. Got to settle in, focus on the the hitter and get out of it with minimal damage.
Second and third, 2 down. That missed by a lot. And 1-1.
It's great to get on the board in the first frame of the ball game, but here's an opportunity for them to really open things up with a couple of runners on. Let's see if they can cash in.
Swing and a high fly ball left field. Larnach on the move to the gap. And that is that. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. It's now 1-0. This is Tigers baseball on the show Great Lakes. Back at Target Field, getting the nod in this one, Reese Olson.
Well, last year kind of around the league average in terms of ERA, and you know what? That's why you have 5 different spots in the starting rotation. You've got to have people round things out, and not everyone's going to pitch like a number 1 or number 2 every outing or every season. But last year, he gave his team an opportunity and a chance to win every time he took the mound on average. And when you look at that kind of performance, it has a place on every ball club.
And now for the Twins, Jose Miranda. One, 2 now. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Slider got him for strike 3.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of the zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
Torres over to first. 2 up, 2 down.
Batting third.
Here's Byron Buxton.
Byron Buxton.
Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike. Buxton went deep in his most recent game. That's outside, and it's 2-0.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
And that's a base hit. And that keeps the inning alive.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Textbook bat control right there. Got a pitch on the outside, saw it deep into the zone, and just barreled it up, went the other way for the knock. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. He goes down looking. 1 left for Minnesota. They're down 1-0. Back in Minnesota, here's the center fielder, Ceddanne Rafaela. Into left center for a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning. And next to hit for Detroit, Dylan Dingler. Coming off a big one yesterday where he knocked in 5. Clips the corner. Strike 1. Rafaela aboard here at first with nobody out. Grounded to third. Could be 2. The throw to second. Back to first. And that is a double play.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
Hit on the ground to short. Third out. Tigers fail to make any noise, but they still lead it 1-0. And we're back. Now the left fielder, Trevor Larnach.
The left fielder, Trevor Corner.
Rolled softly, but that goes foul. Next offering is in for a strike. Time to check on our umpires. Earl Hendricks calling balls and strikes.
Yeah, well-liked umpire, Boog. Pretty consistent with his zone, so if you're familiar with him and how he works, you won't get too surprised by anything. Sometimes he'll give a little bit off the corner, but nothing too crazy at all.
Outside corner, got him looking.
Well, he froze him with a great fastball right on the corner. It's kind of like bowling. You think the ball's going to get into the gutter and somehow just hangs onto that edge and knocks down a pin. Well, he got the outside corner of the plate and got that called third strike.
Cody Clemens. The next twin up to hit. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. A little bit low.
That's the ball low.
One out, base is empty. And a foul ball. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Stays alive. One down, base is empty. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. This one could be trouble. And that's going to roll to the wall. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Put a really nice balanced swing on it, and when you can rope one into the gap like that, you're thinking extra bases from the first couple of steps out of the box, and he'll feel real good about that one.
Next offering is fouled back. Man at second. And that just misses.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. And there's 2 down. Ryan Jeffers at the plate. That one outside. And that's ball 1.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate.
Over to first. And the inning. On to the 3rd inning, and here's the Tiger leadoff man, Zach McKinstry. And that one hammered out of here. A gigantic blast. And they add to the lead. It's 2-0. He ambushed him right there, Siggy.
Yeah, swinging on that first pitch, and I think losing one over the fence is exactly what he had in mind as well. Well, you can see he was out front just a little bit. Maybe didn't recognize the changeup earlier, but he got the bat head to it, hooked it down the line, and was able to keep it fair for a long home run. Really impressive.
Perez batting for the second time, and that's strike one. Shortened the bunt and missed it, and the count is 0-2. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. That one to first, Miranda. Tosses to the pitcher covering the bag. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. Here's Riley Green. Singled and drove in a run his first time through. That one ripped. Buxton going back on this one. Pulls it in on the warning track. Chris, he had a long way to go for that catch, and it looked like he got a great jump on it as well.
He did, Boog, and StatCast tells us this guy had to run nearly 120 feet on his way to making that catch, and just really showed off his closing speed on that play.
2 outs, base is empty. And the batter now, Gleyber Torres. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
0-1.
Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
Man, that was pretty gross right there.
Swing and a miss. Struck Him out. Slider got him for strike 3. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. It's now a 2. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the inning. Stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop, Brooks Lee. Olsen back to work. In there at the knees. That's strike 1. Now he breaks his bat. Baez to first. Leadoff hitter gone in the 3rd.
Now batting, first baseman, Jose Miranda.
So the batting order turns over. Jose Miranda, the next twin up to hit. Struck out swinging his first time. Oh, and they're going to tag the pitcher with a pitch clock violation. That's an automatic ball.
The pitcher must begin his motion before the pitch timer runs out. We're looking for a little more urgency out there.
Bouncer to second. And that squirts through. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
The batter, number 50. Designated hitter,
Luke Keeschel, the next twin up to hit. He's 0 for 1. Keeschel with some struggles at the plate recently, not uncommon for rookies. And that's outside, and it's 1-0. Runner takes off.
You know, Boog, at the start of my career, I got only 3 hits in my first month, but I kept at it, and I finished the year hitting 300. I know he's going through it a bit right now, but he's capable of figuring it out.
Miranda, the base runner at first with 1 out. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, that's a blue zone right there, or the cold zone on the hitting chart. Just doesn't have much success in that part of the strike zone, and a really good job of the pitcher executing. Try to go there as often as you can. The numbers are in your favor.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. On the run, throw to first. In time, got him. So 1 hit. Back at target field, John Shambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Kerry Carpenter. Swing and a high fly ball right field. Wallner makes the catch, and there's 1 gone. And now the first baseman, Spencer Torkelson. He's 0 for 1. That's towards center. Buxton moves under it. Hauls it in for the out. 2 down, base is empty. Ceddanne Rafaela up now for the Tigers. And first offering is fouled off. Rafaela measures 5 feet 10 inches, 24 years old, and they traded for him earlier this year. Swing and a miss at a slider.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
Two out, space is empty.
Very dominant with that fastball inside. Hitter's going to be conscious of that. Now you have the outer half of the plate to work with out there on the mound.
That's a hit.
The catcher, number 13.
And at first, Dylan Dingler up now for the Tigers. 0 for 1 so far. Just off the outside edge, and that is ball 1. Move to first. Rafaela dives back in safely. And the 1-0.
Ball.
Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
Swing and a ball drilled in the air towards right center field, and that'll do it. One left for Detroit, but they hold the 2-0 lead. Bottom four, now it's the right fielder, Matt Wallner.
The right fielder, Matt Wallner.
And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Next offering is in for a strike. Tried to hold up on the 0-2. Now a look down to third. Ring him up, says Clyde Washington. That's a strikeout.
Simply said, this guy's flailing at the plate right now. Just disconnected from head to toes in terms of the sink of his body. That's his 5th strikeout of the series, and we're just 2 games in. So hoping to see some kind of adjustment out of him. His at-bats are just a little tough to watch right now.
Torres fires over to first. And a couple of quick outs. Cody Clemens digs in now. Doubled his first time up. That catches the outside corner. It's 0-1. 2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Drilled in the air out towards right center. Rafaela on his way over. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And that is that. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. In the air to left center. Larnach sizes this one up. Brings it in. And there's one down.
The batter, the shortstop, Zach.
Back to the top of the Detroit
McKinstry.
order. Zach McKinstry up now for the Tigers. He's already homered here in this one. There's the strike.
These hitters are going to have to find a way to be a little more patient, see more pitches per at bat. Otherwise, that bullpen's not going to have to work over there, and it's going to be advantage pitching all game long.
Next offering is fouled back. Base is empty, one away, and we're at the top of the fifth. Swing and a miss. Struck him out on a slider, and there's two gone.
Stood absolutely no chance on that slider right there, and I don't mean to laugh, but that's a tough one. I mean, pretty much a perfect strikeout pitch. I mean, it looks like a fastball middle in, kind of has cutter action, and it just bunches you up to whereas you can't get your hands through and the barrel to it, and not much you can do unless you recognize the spin early and you spit on it.
Makes the grab, and that'll end the. And that one is in for a strike.
Well, these Twins just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game. And it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
0-2.
Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. One up, one down.
Now batting, catcher, Ryan Jeffers.
Ryan Jeffers, the next to hit. Grounded out his first time up. Slider clips the zone.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air right field. He just missed it. Makes the grab for the second out.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, Brooks.
Brooks Lee now at the plate.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect label over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
In the air, left field, Green. And that's the inning. We're back, and they make a change to start the sixth. The new pitcher, Cody Funderburk.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score. Right where it is.
Riley Green up now for the Tigers. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Minnesota's bullpen with some action. Erasmo Ramirez. Up and throwing. Sands, a hard-throwing right-hander, up as well. Larnach makes the play. One down.
Now batting, second baseman, Gleyber Torres.
Gleyber Torres up to the plate. 0 for 2 in this one. Not even close there. Ball one. Funderburk. He's one of those guys who uses the cut fastball as his primary offering, and when it's on, it can induce a lot of weak contact.
And the late movement on the cutter is really what makes it so effective, because as a hitter, you make a decision whether you're going to swing or take a pitch before it actually gets into the zone. So that late movement causes it to miss the barrel of the bat, sometimes miss the bat entirely.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air left field. Pretty well struck onto the track, and he makes the catch.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
And that one is lifted in the air. Larnach sizing this one up. And that is that. Nothing doing for the offense that time. Top of the order due up in the home half of the sixth. It's the Tigers 2 and the Twins nothing. And we're back. Bottom of the sixth inning. And here's the first baseman, Jose Miranda.
Miranda.
Olsen back to work. Now a high fly ball out to left center. Rafaela right there to make the grab. And there's one down.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Luke.
Now it's the DH, Luke Keeschel. The pitch timer expired before he started his windup, so that's a ball.
That must be incredibly frustrating for the pitcher, but this is all about creating more action and speeding up the game, and it's working.
Olsen winds and deals. That's in there. That is strike two.
All sliders so far in this at bat to get ahead in the count, and clearly shows there was a game plan in mind for how to attack him in the box. Oh, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
And next for Minnesota, Byron Buxton. Right through there for a strike. Two down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the sixth. Right side, hard hit. Throw on to Torkelson. That's the third out. Inning over. Down go the Twins in order.
Now
welcome back. We're in the seventh. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Erasmo Ramirez.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
And there's a foul ball. Ramirez measures 6 feet even, 34-year-old vet, and he's a native of Nicaragua. Owen Chu now, and delivers outside.
2 strikes.
Check swing, no appeal.
2-2.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
That's pretty sick. Late cutting action to get the swing and miss right there. I mean, that's just really hard to account for as a hitter when you're seeing the fastball all the way, and then just at the last moment, it darts away from you and you can't reach it.
And now, Ceddanne Rafaela. Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase.
0-1.
Bases empty, one away. Here in the top half of inning number 7. And it's fouled away. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Chance to strike out the side now. You talk about the benefits, the advantages of relievers who can come in and get the swing and miss, whether it's inherited runners or maybe a little jam that they get into themselves, knowing that they can miss.
And meanwhile, this a fair ball down the left field line. Makes the turn and heads for second. He's there. It's a 2-out double.
The first move felt like a bit of a guess. You have to be right in those spots or things can get away from you awfully quickly.
So here's Baez now. That one ripped left field. And it one-hops the wall. Run comes in from second, and they take a 3-run lead.
Well done. Drives in the run. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
Inside.
That's inside.
Ball
That's a ball.
1.
He's getting a little frustrated out there on the mound, getting hit around a little bit. Let's see if he can settle himself down.
In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Buxton sizing it up. He's got it, and that's the third out. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. It's now 3-0. Back after this on the show. Welcome back as we take a look at their upcoming schedule.
The right fielder, Max Wallner.
And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
You can tell by their swings, this lineup is having trouble gauging speeds. Timing is everything in hitting, and right now they just don't have it.
Strike 3, struck him out for the third time today.
Now, this pitching staff has been merciless against him in this one. I mean, he struck out 6 times in this series, and we've seen no adjustment out of him so far.
Larnick in the box again, takes a strike. That one fouled off. Just missed.
His understanding of the strike zone, very impressive. That was a very close 0-2 fastball. I just don't know how you take that.
Just misses the mark outside the zone. The Twins trailing by 3 here at the bottom of the 7th. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Swing and a pop up in foul ground. And a foul ball. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Here's the second baseman, Cody Clemens. That one's in there, 0-1. Right through there for a strike. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Nothing doing here. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Anthony Misevich. He pitched yesterday, and we'll see him once again. Wenzel Perez up now for the Tigers. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Larnick puts it away. 1 away.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
Riley Green up now for the Tigers. Bunted back towards the pitcher. Fires to first on the run, and he gets him. Nicely done.
Now batting.
Here's Gleyber Torres. On the ground, and it goes just foul. And that is cut on and missed. And it's 0-2.
0-2.
2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top of the 8th. And that's ripped into left. Base hit.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Runner at first with 2 away. Now, Kerry Carpenter. Swinging a foul straight back. Two outs. That one the other way. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. The throw to third, safe there, and we've got runners at second and third with 2 away.
2 hits for him in this one, both for extra bases. Got to feel good about that. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel real.
Bit of strategy here. They issue the intentional walk, and that'll set up a force play at any base. 2 outs, bases full. Rafaela will hit next. That's to third. Lewis. Out to escape a bases-loaded jam. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the eighth. And now for the Twins, Royce Lewis. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Olsen into his eighth inning of work. Singy, he's been good.
Yeah, he's the type of guy that gets better as he gets deeper into the ball game. If you're going to get to him, you get to him early. They didn't do that today. We'll see what happens as this finishes.
Now the catcher up to hit, right? And here comes the Tigers manager to the mound. Pitching change coming.
Now pitching for the
Jack
Tigers.
Flaherty will take over here.
Number 9.
He's making his second appearance of the season.
Flaherty.
And that one fouled off.
Ball out.
Swing and a miss at a slider.
Clearly, he was sitting on a
1-2 the
fastball
count.
right there. It just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
The batter, number
Brooks
2.
Lee, the next twin up to hit.
Well, both sides equally as strong. So not a good time to try to turn him around with a relief pitcher and put him on the other side of the plate. Now these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
Oh, and they're going to tag the pitcher with a pitch clock violation. That's an automatic ball. That's in there, and it's 1-1. Fought off foul. Caught him looking for the K.
Tunneled that pitch. Thought it was going to be a slider breaking in off the plate, but it hugged the corner. And at that point, when he recognized it, it was just too late.
Miranda stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. Sneaks through, base hit. And now first and second with 2 outs.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for
number
right there.
15.
Absolutely punished that
Designated
pitch.
hitter.
Wasn't fooled in the slightest. 109 off the bat. I think that means you put a pretty good swing on it. Now a huge at bat in this game coming up.
That one catches the corner for a strike. Slice the other way and foul. The tying run at the plate. Down on strikes, looking for the second straight plate appearance. Twins strand a pair. They trail in this one 3-0. We're back. It's the top of the ninth, and there's a new pitcher on the mound.
Now
Cole
pitching for the
Sands.
Twins. Number 44. Cole Sands.
And now the catcher comes up to hit. Dylan Dingler, 1 for 3. Well, in their win last game, this guy came up with 2 home runs, obviously trying to keep the roll going here in this one. And that's in for a strike.
Well, made it so comfortable for his club to
0-1.
secure that win. Very fresh team today, and it doesn't have to be all on him, but the way he's been swinging it, I expect him to have another big one.
Comes up empty.
0-2.
Got it. And a strike. Down for the first out here in the ninth. Javi Baez digs in right side. That one down the line,
foul.
and that's just foul. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Base is empty, one away here at the top of the ninth. Not close with that one. Now 1-2.
Outside. Ball.
And he chases that one below the zone. Jeffers collects, fires to first, out on the drop, third strike, 2 gone.
Bogey just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
2 outs, base is empty. Zach McKinstry getting ready to hit. First offering, and it just misses. Next offering is fouled back. Swings and misses. And it's 1-2.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
Sets him down on strikes. And he strikes out the side in the ninth. So they make short work of him there. Hard of the order, 3, 4, 5 will get their shot in the bottom of the ninth. It's the Tigers 3. Back in Minnesota. And now it's going to be Byron Buxton.
Byron Buxton.
Will Vest taking over on the mound.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
First pitch just misses. The bit behind with that swing. It's strike one.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Here's a 1-2. Some heat there at 98 miles an hour.
Bill just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
Wallner batting with 1 down, takes a strike. Sliced hard, but fouled down the left. Side. The Twins trailing by 3 here in the last half of inning number 9. Swings and misses. Now only 1 out remaining. Here's Trevor Larnach. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Next offering is in for a strike. The Tigers leading by 3. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Oh, can't get out of the way of the fastball, and that's going to sting. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him. Clemens, the next to hit, takes ball 1.
Well, that's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
And another ball. Larnach off of first with 2 away. Next offering way off the plate.
Pressure mountain right here with the tying run in the on-deck circle. He's got to find the strike zone.
Draws the walk there, and that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Not what he wants.
Lifted to left, and this should do it. And that'll do it. The Tigers claim the win here behind some great pitching and defense.
So they break into another level with this win streak at 10 now. I think the key is to maintain the focus, because you can have this motivation to get to double digits and then have a letdown. They've got to try to just put out all the distractions, turn off the sports highlights, and come back out here and play baseball the way they've been doing it in the next game.
A shutout in this one, 3-0 our final score. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB. Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. The show brings you a matchup of division rivals. It's the Detroit Tigers taking on the Minnesota Twins. First pitch coming at you right after the break. About to get started here. And towing the slab in this one, Joe Ryan. What do you have on him?
It's got that splitter, and it's a pitch that swings and misses, come fast, and they come often. Very difficult to pick up out of his hand.
Now it's the shortstop, Zach McKinstry. Cut on and lifted in the air. Outman grabs it on the run. Let's take a check of the Tigers lineup. And a big factor for them in recent games, Kerry Carpenter.
Oh, Boog, he's got great power just to every section of the ballpark, man. I love watching guys like this who can give it a ride to the opposite field or go dead center. I mean, that's really hitting. When you can hit and drive the ball up the middle other way, look out. Keep an eye out on this guy when he digs in. I wouldn't be surprised to see him launch one in this game.
On the ground, right side. Fires to first in time.
Batting third, the left fielder, number 31, Riley.
Two down, bases empty.
Green.
Riley Green up now for the Tigers. Out towards left center. Rodriguez on his way over. Corrals it. And that is that. Tigers nothing. Twins coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back at target field and taking the ball for Detroit, Edward Cabrera.
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
And that one hit to first. Takes it himself. One up, one down. So up next, James Outman.
Man.
And first offering is fouled off. Outman in his second season, 27 years old, and he's usually in center, but today starting in right. Throws across the diamond, and a couple of quick outs.
Batting third, the center fielder, Byron.
Here's Byron Buxton.
All around, I think if you asked anyone in this organization who's the best hitter in the lineup, they would say him.
Swing and a miss.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just kind of have to tip your cap on that pitch.
Up the middle, Torres handles, throws to first, and the Twins go 1-2-3. Tired in short order. We played an inning, no score. Grounds one to short. And Gleyber Torres retired.
Batting fifth, the right fielder, number 30,
Kerry Carpenter digs in now. Swinging it well in the series so far. He's 5 for 9. And first offering is fouled off.